Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Dr. Igor Schwartzman. Busy. We're all busy. Life is what happens when you're busy making plans, right? You've probably heard that expression. Well, in my view, life is what happens when you are busy. We have no time for anything. This year, in March 2017, The Atlantic published an article about the notion of busy. Busy is considered to be a new status symbol in our society. Are you so busy that you don't have any time for anything else? Hey, how are you doing? Oh, so busy. How are you doing? Same, extremely busy, have so many things to do. Well, it turns out that being busy is not an option, right? We all share one thing in common. We all have 24 hours in a single day. And it takes about 7 to 8 hours out of the 24 for us to sleep. And I'm not going to get into the nuances of some people sleep less, some people sleep more, but on average 7 to 8 hours. So that's about a third of that particular day. You can't stretch out 24 hours, you can't shrink 24 hours. That's all we got. So what happens with the rest of those hours? That's a lot of hours in a single day. Are you that busy that you don't have 7 minutes, 7 seconds to pause and take a breath? 7 minutes a day keeps the doctor away. We know that breathing, meditation, and simply breathing practices allow us to lower blood pressure, allow us to calm our minds, it uplifts our moods. That's all it takes, is a few minutes a day. Are you that busy that you have no time to go out into the forest, go out into the park, go outside for 15 minutes? We know that connecting with nature and allowing us to be in nature, forest bathing, an old tradition, allows us to uplift our mood. It supports our immune system. Are you that busy that you have no time, not even 20 minutes, to put together a healthy meal that's largely plants, some healthy protein, some healthy fat, which really doesn't require a whole lot? 20 minutes will allow you to have a bountiful plate of nutrients that nourishes the body. Are you that busy that you have no time, not even 7 minutes a day, to stop and pause, look at your neighbor, look at your spouse, look at your colleague, look at your friend, and ask them how they're doing? Pause. Ask your children how they're doing. It just requires that human connection. And human connection is vital and essential to our health and well-being. You know, I'm often interested by how some patients that I work with, and it's not a large number of patients who do this, but some patients will have this ongoing thing where they will change their appointments. So I generally have a patient on a treatment plan. I check in with the person every number of weeks, and that allows us, that gives us two things. That allows us to check in, see how they're doing. It allows me to modify their plan, and it allows the person to be held accountable, because we all assume responsibility for ourselves, our health, and we are most successful when we hold ourselves accountable. And when we work with someone, whether it's a doctor, a teacher, a coach, they allow us, they support us, and they hold us accountable. So these people often will change their appointments. And I'm always baffled. Well, what is it that they use as an excuse, if you would? And it turns out the most common phrase is, I'm just too busy, I need to push my appointment out. Are you that busy that you don't have 20 minutes to check in? Yeah, and it turns out that that is how the society that we live in is changing. So think about it. If you're so busy that you have zero time for you, no time, then you really need to reconsider your priorities. What happens when life happens? What happens when you're now done working? You decided that time to retire, too tired. You have no other distractions, your children are grown, it's just you. And at that point, you can't move your body. At that point, it's just you, and taking a breath requires effort. Preparing a meal requires effort. And that is not the time to be reconsidering your priorities. So start today. Today, life happens, and today is a good day to begin. And until next time, stay well, feel well, and I look forward to seeing you again.